At just 22 years old, Khaled Abu Shadi is one of two Egyptians to have made the Africa 2014 Forbes list. Abu Shadi has created Sensify, an assistive tool for the blind and visually impaired, which he says will enhance their lives, helping them detect objects in their path. Sensify started as a graduation project in its last year of university, but from the initial version, the tool eventually evolved into a smaller and more user-friendly version. The camera works to detect surrounding obstacles, then the handheld computer device sends a signal to explain to the user what the object is. With the official launch still expected in about a week's time, Abu Shadi used a prototype instead to demonstrate its capabilities.
This is our first product. It is basically a wearable gadget consisting of a camera like the one I'm wearing now, but much smaller and can be attached to a belt, for example. There will also be a small handheld computer, so instead of it being as big as the one I'm wearing now, it'll be pocket-sized. And finally, a watch and headphones which will tell the user when there is an object in front of them and what that object is. So if a door, chair or staircase appears in front of the user, the product will tell them through the headphones, there is a door in front of you, there is a staircase going upwards, a staircase going downwards, to make him more aware of the environment surrounding him.
He hopes his product can help his company, Mopsa, enter the global market. The second Egyptian entrepreneur to have made it onto the Forbes list is 27-year-old Mazen Helmi, founder and CEO of The District, Egypt's first co-working space. Helmi's aim is to provide a workspace for entrepreneurs and freelancers, aiming to bridge the gap between people's professional and social lives.
Gradually, the idea began to form into the concept of co-working spaces because this is what we wanted. We're always trying to make a point that this is not a product. We are not trying to sell a product. It's a way of life, a perception or perspective on how one can interact with the people around them in a workspace, people they meet at events or people in their neighborhood.
It has been estimated that by 2020, 40% of the American workforce will be freelancing in some form, thus creating greater demand for the co-working concept, according to a recent Forbes article. And this is what Helmi says is working towards, creating a space for not just entrepreneurs, but also for different professionals across different industries to meet and exchange ideas and experiences. Egypt's environment is ripe for startups due to a high demand for products and services which remain unavailable to consumers. And many of these startups make use of The District, El Menus being a prime example. El Menus is an online portal bringing together restaurant menus in Egypt and making the process of finding good food nearby an easy job. Despite 3 years of economic instability and limited investments, entrepreneurship in Egypt is on the rise as many young professionals have begun taking matters into their own hands.